spring of 1962, the First Lady of the United States, Jackie Kennedy, went on a trip to India and Pakistan. The crowds chanted, "Jackie Ki Jai, Hail Jackie, Queen of America." Pakistan's president, Field Marshal Ayub Khan, gave Jackie a 10-year-old bay gelding named Zadar.
This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. The purpose of these bases can be none other than to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere.
The Chinese forces, I understand now, are beyond what they originally even claimed territorially, aren't they? In the northwestern sector, yes. How many of the casualties? Many casualties on this last fighting that I had is casualties. Many more Chinese.
President Kennedy was facing two crises simultaneously on opposite sides of the globe. In the Himalayas, China was invading India. The situation was extraordinarily precarious, not the least because Kennedy has to also worry that Pakistan might join the war and India might find itself under attack on two fronts. At the peak of the crisis, the Chinese army broke through, and Nehru faced the reality that all of eastern India might be lost to China. He wrote an extraordinary letter to President Kennedy. This letter has only recently been declassified. The president decided on the spot to send an American aircraft carrier battle group into the Bay of Bengal and then paused to decide how to respond further to Nehru's extraordinary request for the American Air Force to join the war against China. Kennedy had stood by India at its darkest hour and resolved the Cuban Missile Crisis without going to war. It was high-stakes decision-making in Kennedy's finest hour. The horse given to Jackie by Ayub Khan trotted gracefully, riderless, behind the caisson that carried John Fitzgerald Kennedy's body. With an empty saddle, Zadar symbolized the nation's loss, but also symbolized one of the nation's finest hours of diplomacy.